Hey, what's up, Rachel? Thank you for the show up. Like I said, the opportunities and the show up. Thank you. What's up, Diaz Meat? What's up, Luis? Hey, guys. Today, man, we got a guest, and we got to put him in a little bit right now because I know he only has about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So today on the Jesus Ortiz Diary Show, Teaching for Success, we have him Willy Escobar, aka known as the mortgage guy. So the topic is, who is the mortgage guy? Hey, who is the mortgage guy? Let's let's see a little bit of. He's gonna tell us a little bit about his story, what he does, what is he now. So let's get it done because he's already here. And I know it's gonna be a good show.
What's up?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
How are you, my man?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
You're making me feel old by calling me sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm always respectful, but Willie, I always do that, and every time I do it to people, they're like, "You making me old." I'm just being respectful, you know. And then we get the relationship, you know. Like now, I can call you Willie as your first name, and then we're good.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing awesome, man. Having a great day. How about yourself?
So where? What city are you in?
Houston, Texas.
Beautiful. I was in Texas about maybe like 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Awesome.
Yeah, I think I was.
Were you in Houston or Dallas?
I was in Dallas. Yeah.
In Dallas. Gotcha.
Yeah, I went for a seminar. I went for some training. I went to check out some properties. So yeah, I liked it. It was pretty cool.
You need to come over here, man. It's a lot of properties. Man, Houston is booming right now.
I know. That's what I hear.
Mr. Grant Cardone, he's been here a couple of times.
Oh yeah. I was on stage with with Grant in September. We had an event here in LA. It was called Driven. So I was one of the speakers. Grant Cardone was a speaker. Bradley, Sam Bakhtiar, and of course Albert Preciado, my boy.
Yes, I follow him too.
It was a great time to be on stage with such powerful people.
Oh, a lot of different mindsets right there, man.
Absolutely. One thing I tell everyone around me is that you are the average of all your friends,
Yep,
right? Like
indeed.
someone like you that's young. I'm gonna assume you're young. You look young, right?
32.
All right.
32.
You got to surround yourself with powerful people, people that are going to challenge you, people that are going to challenge your beliefs. Because if you surround yourself with people that say, you know what, Jesus, you're fine where you are, be comfortable, right? It's all about enjoying yourself. It's all about the family. I truly believe that it is about the family. However, a better way to take care of your family is by being well financially,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I haven't met, and no disrespect to any people that are, are going through financial struggles, but I haven't met too many people that had very little money or that were broke, and that they said they were extremely happy. I believe that with financial success, that could really make you somewhat happier, right? They say happiness is within. I agree, but let's say you're broke and you can't tell your wife, you can't tell your mom, can't tell your dad, you know what? I can't help you out this month. Your mom comes to you and says, you know what, mijo, I need some money to fix my car to go get this medicine. So if you say, you know what, mom, I don't have money to help you with, how happy can that make you? It cannot make you happy. Matter of fact,
No.
it's gonna make you feel miserable. And you know what? You start like beating yourself up. You're like, man, I'm not a good son. I'm not a good daughter. And, you know, like I've been through many struggles in my life. And I grew up in a single parent household, just with my mom. So the beliefs were very, very limited. The beliefs were about saving money, penny pinching, you know, just a very limited mentality. Of course, I can't knock my mom because that's what was available for her at the time. And who was she surrounded with? It was people that were in her situation too. So one thing that I've done now as a grown-up, I mean, I can tell you 5 years ago, my mentality wasn't what it is today. But now I only surround myself with people that are going to help me be a better person. And that's what I recommend for you, for all your viewers, is
Yes.
you're going to have to cut ties with some of your buddies. You know, some of your buddies that say, man, Jesus, it's crazy. You know, why do you do this Facebook stuff? Why do you bring on these people? You know, they're you know, they think they're bad. No, you gotta let them all go. You know, so yeah, so thanks for having me on the Jesus Ortiz show.
Yeah, man. And I said, who's the mortgage guy, man? Because I mean, I love those videos. Yeah, you got, you know, the little short videos of what you do in the office. Those are pretty cool videos. You know, it attracts the attention. It's just like Gary Vee said, you gotta attract so much attention that you're not involving yourself. It's just they're coming to you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think that life is about taking risks, and something like doing a video. It's what's up, Frank? How are you, brother?
Somebody asked, who is this guy?
I know. What's up, JP? We got some people watching. So yeah, nonetheless, I think that in life we all need to take risks. I can tell you, doing the videos that I do, it's not easy. You know, it takes a lot of money, but at the end of the day, it's a risk that I'm willing to take. It's not easy being in front of the camera and having all this crew following you around. Literally, you know, about 10 people making sure that the video is good. But I'm willing to do whatever it takes for my family and so that I succeed. Even if it means it's a financial risk, I'm going to do it. Because one thing I've learned, Jesus, is the more risk you take, the more you're going to succeed.
Indeed.
Right? Like some people say, okay, I have $2,000 in the bank. I'm not going to spend it because that's my savings. But if you have $2,000 in the bank, and again, no offense to any of your viewers, because your viewers might be a little different than mine.
Gotcha.
If you have $2,000 in the bank and you're still holding on to that, you got to figure out how to invest that money, right? Whether it's in your business, whether it's, you know what, I'm going to go out and get me a nice suit, some nice pants, nice clothes. I'm going to hire a mentor. I'm going to pay for some kind of coaching, you know, tool, whatever it is. But the problem is people hang on to their very last dime. And that's one of the reasons why they don't succeed. They're not figuring out how to reinvest that money. So one thing I do is I'm constantly reinvesting my money. I'm not a big believer in saving my money. Don't get me wrong. I do have my savings. My family's taken care of. But what I do when I get some kind of money, I invest it maybe into my real estate. Whether it's to upgrade it, whether it's buying another property. I'm always putting money into my my business here, making sure that my team is taken care of, maybe taking on more staff. But yeah, it's very important just to keep the money flowing at all times.
Yeah, make the money work for you. You won't work for the money.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's good, man. Those are great ideas. That's what I I don't got nobody telling me, this and that, because it's my dream. It's the one that I'm gonna fulfill, not nobody's. I'm in it, working on it,
Yeah.
hustling on it. So either it's my mom or dad or whoever's gonna tell me, that's still not gonna change my mindset, because I'm doing that for myself and to secure, like you said, to secure them. Just like you said, she comes in and tell me, hey, you know what, I need this and that, and me saying I can't, it's like it's gonna feel me bad that I cannot help them out of something small that I can't. And while you're doing it and procrastination and everything, is you just gonna feel your head and always gonna be like, oh no, I can't do it. No, man. That's why I don't have no fear. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm good to take risks.
Yeah,
Because that's what it is.
Yeah, I grew up being told to save my money. But
Same.
just like a lot of people, your parents tell you, save your money, save your money. But then you think about, well, what am I saving it for? Like what's coming? Right? Like most people have, I want to say, between 1 to 3 months savings in the bank account. Okay, which is fine, but that's all they do. People aren't worried about, you know what? How can I create another 6 months or 1 year of savings in the bank and reinvest that money into something that's going to give me a return? Because when your money in the bank, you're lucky if it gives you, let's just say, a 2% or 1% return annually, and then you got to pay taxes on that.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense. Like I'm not a big fan of banks. However, I think banks keep my money on a monthly basis because that's where I make my payments from. But if you were to ask me, how much money I have in the bank right now, I would tell you we're good, we're comfortable, but it's because I'm always moving my money. There's no need to have a ton of money in the bank. Unless you're saving up, let's say for a big event, unless you're saving up, okay, I'm gonna buy my first property in the next 3 months. Yeah, you got to save that money, otherwise you're being irresponsible. But if you just have money in the bank just to have it, you're wasting your time and your money's not working for you. Right?
That is so true. It is.
What's
I
up,
believe in that, man. What's up, everybody? Yeah.
I'm here with my boy, Jesus Ortiz, has his own show, 32 years old.
You're in California. You're in Cali, right?
I'm in California. I'm in Pasadena. I'm in beautiful Pasadena.
Man, let me know. I could go visit sometime over there, man. I'm going to New York on the 24th for an empowering woman event that is happening over there that I got invited to. I'm excited about that.
Good for you. I can tell you at your age, 32, I was dead broke because the market crashed, right? The real estate market crashed. And I was going through tons of struggles financially, in my relationship, and just had a daughter. But at your age, surround yourself with all the right people. If anyone is limiting you from growing, you gotta cut ties. You can be friends, but just be very selective of how much time you're spending with them, because they're gonna hold you back.
It's that circle, man. As I tell the people that I'm surrounded with now, like you said, build yourself with those powerful people, and that they're gonna push you to that limit. And I tell some of them, like, man, I lost a lot of my circle of friends. It's just maybe just a few, and they're like, hey, man, we did the same thing. It's that they all wanted to do something else, and we were trying to secure our future, and they just still wanted to go out and party and do this. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to secure.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can still have those friends.
Yeah.
But it's a different kind of conversation, because I can tell you, someone that is making a lot less money than me, it's going to be hard for them to give me certain advice that's going to help me take my business to the next level, with all due respect to them, right? Just like, let's say if a billionaire was asking for my advice, there would I could that could help them make an extra $1 billion a month for a year. Right? That's just the way it is. Like, I'm not get offended. I'm not going to get offended if a billionaire says, you know what, I can't take your advice. I would be like, you're absolutely right. You shouldn't be taking advice. You should be talking to a trillionaire.
Yep.
Right? So you always have to.
The next level.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
The next level guy.
Yeah. You got to surround yourself with people that are making either the same amount of money as you or more, or surround yourself with people that they could be making less, but they're on their way up and they're pushing you. Because I have some friends that make less money than I do, but they challenge me or they encourage me. So you got to have those friends.
So true. So true. And it was tough for me, like to kind of have that mindset, to change it and know that what I really wanted, what my passion, because people sometimes ask me, the show or the things are like, it didn't go overnight, it took me time. I didn't learn how to be in camera. I didn't learn how to be unafraid, no risk on a week, on a month. That took a stretch out into, I was like, okay, I'm ready for this, let's go. And it took me time to find out what was really my passion, what I was doing before, and it's what now people think that they think that you did it overnight or you did it in a couple of weeks, and it's not true. I mean, you're the only one that knows because you're the one that putting on that hustle, and you're like, whoa, it took me 5-6 years, but I'm good now. Let's go.
Right.
It's like everybody else, man. I have friends here that in the music industry, they're like you said, out there, and they tell me, hey, man, I was doing my albums and I was sleeping in my car, and it took me 10 years to that breakthrough.
Right.
10 years.
Absolutely. Yeah. I can tell you that it took, I want to say about 5 years ago, I decided to really start killing it again. Because I went through the crash. I went through maybe about 2 to maybe 3 years of having a hard time, going through depression, going through, all kinds of crazy thoughts. But one day I decided to plant that flag. One day I decided, all right, this is it. I'm done being broke. I'm done having problems with my wife over money. And I decided to be responsible. See, what happens is some people are irresponsible by not being successful, right? Because they have a family. Like I have the duty to be successful. I have kids that rely on me. I have a wife. So why wouldn't I want to work like I work? Like I've been at, what time is it? 7:20, 7:18. I'm gonna give you more time, by the way. So no worries. We don't have to cut it out.
Gotcha.
But I've been here since 5 in the morning. Okay, so I'm 14 hours? But guess
14
what?
hours.
I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I can tell you that I'm a little tired. However, because I'm excited about what I do, I'm helping others succeed. I can tell you, everyone that I surround myself with, and a few of them are on, I'm helping them succeed too. Why? Because that makes me feel good. I feel good that I'm helping others succeed. So some people are at their job, let's say 6 or 8 hours, and they're done, but
They're done. That's it.
And I respect that. Everyone's different. I could be here 14, 16 hours and I'm excited, you know what I mean? I have to go home after this because I have a responsibility to be there with my kids. But guess what? It's like my responsibility is to make sure that they have everything they need. Like I'm going to be retiring in 2 years. Okay. I'm traveling the world. I'm going to be taking at least 6 vacations this year. My wife quit her job. My kids have everything they need. And I have a responsibility to my mother too that needs for me to help her out. So that's what I'm on a mission. I'm fired up, man. I've been up since 4. but I can tell you, I have so much energy that I
You don't know.
I want to keep working and producing. You know, but I got to go home to a nice warm meal and my dog and my
Yes.
yeah. But I think that when you're on a mission and you are excited about what you do, sometimes you just don't want to go home, man.
No, you don't. Like right now, I'm on the mission of creating my event, my own event here in Houston. So I'm definitely gonna invite you. It's gonna be in June. I already know it's gonna be in June. I'm already looking at the venues, sponsorships and everything, and I'm like ahead. I got a couple of speakers already coming that I'll see that I already talked to them, and I'm like on that mission, that I have to go and look for the venue, which is the best venue for this, which is this, the food wise, everything. So I'm excited about that. So I gave myself some time.
Yeah.
I could not just say I'm gonna have it on March or February. No, it's too soon.
So this is how you do it. Are you ready? You ready to know how to get started? Just book the fucking venue and give them a down payment. There's no back doors at that point.
Drew. And you know what? All the venues that I went, Willie, I somehow inspired the direct seller that the package, like how expensive it was, they're like loaded that it was like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. You just opened my mind. I was having a bad day, and you know how you feel good when you inspire somebody else of whatever they weren't having. And all of the venues that I went, all of them that I have been, all of them, they raced them all down. I didn't even tell them. I was like, perfect. I mean, that's what y'all do. That's what y'all selling to me. That's fine because I mean, there's nice venues, but the way I came in, the way I showed up, the way I presented myself, it opened a different kind of door.
Right. So who is Gloria Medrano, your friend?
Gloria, yes, I think she's over there in California.
Oh, cool. She has a question.
Yeah. Does he mentor or coach? He's asking you, do you mentor or coach?
Yeah, both. So I have right now about maybe 20 people that I'm mentoring or coaching. So yeah, absolutely. I think that people that do well, and I've been blessed. So I say that from a humble place. I think it's my responsibility to help others succeed. Right? Because when I help others succeed, guess what? Not only their life gets better, my life gets better, but my average goes up too. Because if they're coming up, guess what? We're all going up at the same time.
Yes.
I think everyone needs to help others succeed. Yes, Gloria. Gloria says yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that people that succeed and don't help others are plain selfish.
Yes.
Like I don't charge for my mentoring. I don't charge for my coaching right now. Although that's in the works for people that want to pay me to coach and them more. Absolutely, I'm going to charge that because there's a value with paying too. Sometimes when things are free, there is value for people. So sometimes we gotta. Let me show you something.
Hold on, I think you were cutting. I couldn't hear you.
I'm gonna show you something, okay?
Okay, I hear you now.
So you said you wanted to book your venue, right? Yeah. Or for your speech engagement? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's gonna be empowering the youth.
Perfect. So you got to book it, like I said. I'll show you. I'm gonna give you a little glimpse of my office. Look here in these 2 boxes. Can you see those?
Yep.
All right. I bought 2 new chairs for employees or for team members that I don't even have yet. So before hiring them, I decided to get the chairs anyways. Why? Because I'm gonna fill those fill in those spaces, and I'm gonna get more team members. So some people, what happens is they don't envision what they want to do. They just say, you know what, it comes. Let me save the money first, and then I'll figure it out. You got to commit first, and then figure it out later.
True. Indeed. I heard from a lot of people about that. Just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
How did you get into you yourself into the mortgage? Was that something that you bumped into, or you saw that's what you wanted, or you were doing something else before?
Yeah, so I used to be in life insurance. Actually, let me go back many years. I used to work for a life insurance company doing customer service, and they closed down. And I just got a job at a mortgage company without knowing what it was. And yeah, so I got into the mortgage business by accident.
By accident.
And then I've been doing it for 16 years. I like what I do. Um, Doing loans is it's not hard for me anymore because I've done so many. But now my mission is to help my partners succeed. I can put a mortgage together. What's up, Carl? I can put a mortgage together in less than 5 minutes. Not a problem. But right now, my challenge is making sure that everyone around me is succeeding.
Mhm.
See, we always have to challenge ourselves. Just like doing loans is not a challenge for me anymore. Now my challenge is making sure that everyone around me succeeds because I enjoy that.
And makes you happy.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what's your goal for this coming year?
The goal is for to for me, I mean, the goal is for me to have that. I mean, the event is gonna happen no matter what. Through that, my the second half of the goal is that I partnered up with a company in ATL on digital marketing. It's called Restyle Media. So that's my second goal is I'm gonna dominate Houston on helping the local companies here grow their Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, their website. You know, get their ROI, anything that they're gonna get a customers in it. And I got the team. It's already built up. It's over there in ATL. There's some team in LA. I mean, the company it's still growing.
Hmm.
And the owner saw me on one of the videos, and he said, "I want to meet you. I'm gonna fly by tomorrow." I was like, you're joking. You're not gonna fly." Well, he did. He flew to Houston. I thought he was joking. He flew to Houston and says, "I'm already here." I was like, "Are you serious?" So hey, I just dressed up, got on my shoe, let's go. We had a meeting, and done and deal. I was signed up.
Wow, good job.
And yeah, and I didn't believe him because I mean, it came from. That's why I did the show. You know, try to create a positive. You know, bring guests and have a community of not only me helping myself, but helping the audience here to grow. Because you're never gonna know who's gonna need somebody here, either the guest or the audience. Hey, we're gonna partner up. I need your service. I need whatever you having. You know, and that just happened in one of the videos. In one of the shows, he just saw me. He's like, "Hey," and I really liked doing all that social media stuff. So he said, "Let's have a meeting," and he showed up, and I was like, "Wow!" So that's one of the other goals that right now I'm doing that here in Houston. So I know I will. I'm gonna dominate Houston. All the 2000. That's why I said Savage 2018, and get more events and more speaking engagements. If it here Houston, whatever it is, New York, and keep on doing, and keep on meeting more people. Keep on meeting more people.
Good. So
That's my goal.
make sure you
And traveling.
yeah, make sure you have a solid business plan.
Mm, indeed.
A lot of people
And
say they want to get somewhere, but they don't have a business plan. They don't have a plan of action.
well, and I'm writing my book. So the deadline is to finish it is in the end of March.
Great, great, good job, man.
So I'm excited about that.
Cool.
That's what fires me up. Just like you said, I've been awake the same since 4 in the morning, and I'm like, how do I get all this energy? I'm like,
Yeah,
it's still here. That fire still leading here. Like I'll be done here, then I do this, and then I know that you're like it's 12, and you're like, man, I'm still good.
yeah. I think
But I mean, that's what I tell the people is that spark. When you find it yourself, you're gonna know. You're gonna know.
yeah, absolutely. I think we all have a gift. We all
Hmm.
have a gift of creating, of helping others, of massive success, massive wealth. And I think one of the reason why people do not become wealthy is because they don't want it bad enough. And sometimes they don't have the information.
True.
Right? Like I can't say, let's say someone in a small village, I don't know, somewhere in the world, I can't say they don't want to be successful. I'm sure they do, but they don't have the means. What are their surroundings? So people like you and I that have information, that have the right people around us, we have no excuse not to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially we're in the United States, where millionaires are being made every single day.
Like that.
So what's my excuse? What's your excuse? There's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
Right?
There's no excuse.
The only excuse we have is the ones we make up, that we think are real. And the excuses that we make up usually are the ones that make us comfortable. The ones that have us giving up on our dreams. Like, you know what? It's not important to make money. Health is more important. I agree. However, what if you get sick and you have no money? You're screwed. Right? Some people say, you know what? Traveling is not important. Okay, great. Now, what if you could travel the world for free? Would you do it? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But some people don't want to work for it. Right? Some people say, you know what? Eating out in a nice restaurant on a weekly basis, that's not important. Now, what if it was free? Would you eat it? Absolutely. Some people, when they're small, they say, you know what? I want to buy when I grow up. I want to buy a Ferrari. I want to live in a really, really big house. But once they grow up, now the limiting beliefs start. And it's like, that's not important. But why was it
important?
Why was that something you wanted when you were small? Because when you're small, there are no limiting beliefs. But we surround ourselves with the wrong people, even our parents, right? They say, hey, that's not important. So we just got to go for our dreams. I'm 42, but let me tell you, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be retired in years. I already declared. And how am I going to do that? Personally, through real estate investing.
Mm-hmm.
And surrounding myself with the same people that say, you know what, let's make billions, and let's figure out how to make billions. Like my buddy Albert. Albert talks about billions. He's done with millions.
Yes.
So surrounding myself with the right people, I'm going to always be uncomfortable. Right?
Oh yeah. Is Albert right there in California too? When I follow him too.
Yeah. He's about not that far, maybe 30 minutes from where I'm at.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was following him when he makes his video, or he's out there going to Bradley, or he's going to Grant Cardone.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's one of Oh shit. Sorry about that.
I thought I was like, did I froze too? Because I was like, what? There he goes. Don't worry.
Yeah, that
I'm trying to learn.
That was my wife probably asking me if I'm on my way because she has some food. So what I was saying was that it's very important. See, to me, a real friend is someone that pushes me to be successful. Everyone around me, like I tell them, dude, like we all have to expect more out of each other, because guess what? When you're 60 years old and relying on Social Security, the friends that told you that you were fine, no one's gonna say, hey, here's $1,000. No one. Everyone's gonna be broke. Right? So you gotta surround yourself with people that say, man, at age 40, we need to be traveling the world. because work is
Indeed.
completely overrated. I don't think we need to work until we're 60 years old. That's just something that the IRS and the government came up with, that you got to work until 59 and a half so you can get money out of your 401k. Why work until you're 59 or 60 years old and then you really cannot enjoy yourself at that point? Now you're a little tired. Now you might have some illnesses, things like that. I want to enjoy life now, so that's why I got to work my ass off right now, so I can make enough money to do whatever I want to do. Right? Like I have a good team right here that supports everything that I do. So if I wanted to take off for a week right now, my business would be fine. But again, there's a risk that I've taken to have a team because it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more expensive not to have a team.
True.
Because if you don't have a team, guess what? You're very limited on the vacations you can take, on the lunches you could go on. So you always have to be expanding. You always got to keep growing.
Always, yep. I was thinking big.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Dream big.
Absolutely.
Never. Don't let nobody push you down, period.
No. You got to wake up every single day. You got to look at your goals. Like, this is my dream board right here. Okay, I'll share it with you. This is what I look at every single day.
Solo agent. Yes.
Not sure how well you can see that, but in
I can see it.
2019, I'm going to be cash flowing just for my properties, 50 grand a month. I'm a multimillionaire. This year, I need to end up with 75 residential units.
So that's good.
Okay. Last year, I purchased 15 units. And these are some material.
Rental properties?
Huh?
Rental properties?
Yeah, rental properties. Yeah, this year I purchased
Gotcha.
15 units. That's a nice watch that I got me this year. I got my wife a nice ring because she was complaining that her previous rock was a little too small. So I had to make
Las mujeres. Las mujeres.
that,
But that's what you're working for it, man.
That's it, man. I got a supportive wife that gets mad at me sometimes, but when I take her on vacations or when we're able to do the things we want to do, or like she's not working anymore, she quit her job because I was is my wife watching? She's watching, bro.
She's watching, bro.
I don't see her in here. Hi, honey.
No.
All right. I told her to come on. I just didn't know if she got on. What's up, Juan Carlos? Hi, Laura. I don't know where.
Hola, Christine.
Oh, she's watching. Hi, honey.
Yeah.
See, that way she knows I
Yes.
I wasn't lying about being somewhere else.
I saw you the pictures when you were where you went to Mexico, right? You were to Mexico.
We were in
I saw that.
I want to say about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I saw you. That's where the first time I'm like,
You're right.
somehow from Alberto Preciado. Yeah. That's when I saw you. I was like, oh, he's between. And it's like, okay, and because I'm always observing and looking at leaders and seeing what they're doing, what they struggle, what they did, where they at now.
Right.
So that's why I was pushing myself to have leaders in the show. I'm like, hey man, a mortgage guy. I said he's probably somewhere with Alberto Preciado, and there it is.
Yeah, we've done a few vacations with Albert. We've gone to here with Albert. We've gone to Mexico. We've been to the Virgin Islands together. We've been to Hawaii together in October of 2016. I took 6 of my family members, and Albert took another 6 of his family members. So
that's nice.
See, those are things that you can do when you bust your ass. I don't bust my ass because I want another watch or anything like that. I bust my ass because I want choices.
Mm-hmm.
Like that month when I took 6 of my family members to Hawaii, hey, I felt pretty good about that. I paid for everyone's plane ticket. I paid for the place where we stayed. And those are the rewards. To me, that's rewarding myself. When I take care of my family, that's my reward. I don't reward myself with material things. Have a nice watch, a nice car. That's pretty much it. I'm not one to go out and blow all kinds of crazy money on myself. I'd rather take care of my family. That's that makes me happy right there.
Yeah, because like you said, everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everybody can have whatever they want if they're happy with having a lot of cars, having this and that. But I mean, you're not showing it off. Because you work your ass off for it, then have it. But don't get it because you want to show off friends and family. Then it's pointless.
Absolutely. See, I don't love money. I love what I can do with money.
Mm. Just give you the choices to invest here, invest there, buy more properties, not only there in Texas, Miami, expanding your portfolio on real estate.
Yeah.
And it's every month.
Absolutely. See, when you're limited on money, you're limited on how many people you can help as well. So like personally, and I'm not just saying this because we're on, everywhere I go, I'm treating someone to lunch or coffee, or I fed the homeless maybe about a month ago. Without money, it's really hard to help other people unless it's like with your time, right? And time is valuable.
Yeah.
So for people that don't have the money, well, now they need to help people with their time, whether it's, giving them some kind of advice, things like that. But I think money helps you help others.
Indeed. And you see it from other big people, man. Ed Millet, all of them, I mean, I follow them. Gary.
Yeah.
See how they went, the struggle. Now they're helping others in some kind of way because they have the money now. You don't see Gary with all these cars and anything. He's trying to help others,
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the harder we work, the more we can help other people. Right? Like I mentioned, I'm going on 15 hours working today, but guess what? I'm fired up because I'm helping all my realtors around me because I work with realtors. So my goal is for all of them to succeed because I'm succeeding myself. So why not bring them with me so we're all succeeding at the same time? Because you know what? I want to have friends around me that I say, you know what? Let's all go to Hawaii next month. And everyone says, let's go. Let's take all our families. Let's take our parents. I want to have those friends around me that say, you know what? Let's kill it. Let's kick some ass so we can help out our families. So we can help out others around us. Again, it provides you more choices. I went through too many years where I had no choices. No choices. The only choice was probably like $1 burger at McDonald's, right? When they were $1, I don't know if they're $1 anymore. It's probably
$2.
right? But I went through.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I was like after the market crashed, I was digging through like quarters, quarters in the couch. I had a brand new baby. I had a wife that was like mad at me every day because I was being irresponsible and I wasn't bringing money home. But one day I decided that all needs to change. See, the reason why some people, see, my wife says you couldn't buy me a latte, and it was true. One time I told her we're gonna stop by Starbucks and get a coffee, and she was like, "Ooh, really?" I walked into Starbucks and I bought a small one for 2 of us. I couldn't even afford one. Yeah, but nonetheless, one of the reasons why people don't succeed is because they don't decide this is it. People will not move on to bigger things until they get tired of where they're at today. Most people are comfortable. I'm good. I'm comfortable. Okay. All that traveling is not for me. I don't need new clothes. I don't need to help out my parents. I don't need to make more money at work. I don't need to make car payments on time. It's okay. It could be days. But until people hit rock bottom, that's when they decide, you know what? I'm tired of this. I got rock bottom. It was probably maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I told her, this is the last time we are broke. And that was, I don't know, like 5 years ago. And I never went back on my word. We've never been broke again. But it's because I made that commitment, that decision.
That's the hardest thing, making the decision.
That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it could be easy to make that decision. It's easy to say it, right? I'm committed.
Yeah, committed. But then you don't do that. You don't got the backup to take the action.
Yeah. See, some people say I'm committed, but they haven't committed to being committed. Right?
That was me, bro. I mean, I wish when, similar situation when, you and your wife, and that's how it was when me and my wife and we had our baby, and I opened my mind, but I didn't took no action. There was no, she would be getting mad, just the same thing. We couldn't afford this and that. And he took us, for separation, and I mean, everybody's on their own way now. It's been a while. But I wish, like I said, I don't wish. I mean, I feel good where I'm at right now. But I mean, you take it baby, like, man, if I would have had somebody out there like pushing me, or had somebody out there, because my mind just opened when I started reading, and this, it was just like, whoa, is that all that is possible with me? But it was just my mind too broad that I didn't do anything. I would join an MLM, another MLM,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't take action. I was all excited, but no action. And the wife was there 150% behind me. And why wouldn't I see that? I wouldn't open my eyes that she was everywhere, everywhere. All the events we went and everything, she was there. We even took the baby when she was like 3 months to an event.
Yeah.
And we couldn't, because we couldn't have nobody to take care of the baby. We took the baby to the event. They're like, we can't, you can't be bringing babies. And they let us bring the baby in there. And still like that. That just, opens me up, like, hey, man, I mean, I know I went through all that, but now my daughter is 5, so that's what pushes me, because that's my drive. Because of what she went and what I went, that's when I opened up. That's when I actually saw myself. That's when I saw my peace. That's when I revived myself again. Because I did hit that rock bottom when I lost everything, my apartment, everything. I had to come back with my parents, and it was tough. And I had to find God again. I had to find my peace and leave the fear and the afraidness, so I can push myself again out there to the world. It wasn't easy.
Right.
It wasn't easy at all. And people see me, they're like, man, it wasn't easy. It was nothing easy. It was me by myself to try to reminisce everything and say, I can, and I will.
Yeah, and something I tell my friends around me is that I'm grateful for every single thing that I went through, because it made me who I am today. So if, let's say, I'm going through some kind of tough time, my wife knows me. I don't stress out. I don't. Why? Because I've been through it all. I've been through looking for quarters in the couch, practically, asking for people for money on the street. I've been there and done that. So now when, a little bump in the road comes up, I kind of laugh. Like, nothing fazed me now, because I've hit rock bottom. So sometimes some people one day decide, you know what, I'm going to be successful, and they take off, right? But everyone's different. Everyone's personality is different. Everyone's character is different. Some people need to actually hit rock bottom for them to see, yeah, this sucks. Nope, I need to get to the top. So I don't knock anyone that, let's say, is not making that decision right now, because some people make that decision until they're 60. And some people say, shit, I went through a whole life without realizing how powerful and great I am. But now that I realized it, now I'm ready. That's cool.
That is cool. Because I see 60-year-old guys here in Houston, and I stop and I'm like, sir, how old are you? 60, man, you look like 30. You're fit better than I am.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, because like you said, I made a decision. I was bad. I was not healthy. I'm 60. I want to live another 30 years. I got my dreams. They were telling me, as a 60-year-old, and I was like, that's amazing. See, why would I put an excuse when you can't do it?
Excuses suck. So yeah, my man. Well, I'm gonna be heading out because
A comer.
I you know what? This is how committed I am to my job. I got 3 boxes of protein bars right here.
Yes.
It's okay, so I don't even go to take a lunch if it's not going to be productive. I might just go get something, eat it quick. But as far as going to lunch with someone just because, and let's have an hour or 2-hour lunch and chit chat, that doesn't pay my bills.
Mm-mm.
So if I need to have a protein bar and 2 cups of water, hey, that's cool, right? Because I'm committed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm committed to
You're
killing
committed.
it.
Yes. Man, and we're just starting, man. 2018.
Yeah. So feel free to let me know when you want me on your show again, and I'll be glad to come on.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I'll let y'all know when I'm up there in California.
Cool.
So that'll be cool. I mean, this is what I want to do, surround.
Yeah.
That's what you said. Don't be afraid to be flying here and there because the opportunities and they show up, man. Just like Andy, my friend, said. The opportunities and they show up.
You gotta be ready and open for opportunities. You're welcome, Tia. Boom. All right, guys. Great having you, or thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Christine. Your wife said, take kisses. No problem.
Keep it up. Remember, surround yourself with winners. Look at your business plan on a daily basis. Don't waste time. And have humongous goals. This is why you need to have humongous goals. You want to know why? If your goal is way over here and it's crazy, if you even land at 50%, it was still pretty damn good.
Yes, indeed. It's like, be scared of it. Like you see it right here, you're like, damn, I'm scared of that. Go! Because you're thinking, I'm not going to make it. Let's bump it up for a little bit higher.
Let me tell you, my goals would intimidate some people. But the way I look at it is, if I land at 50% of my goals, that's way more than that's plenty to live a comfortable life. So yeah, my goals are way up there. They're crazy, but that has me fired up every day. My goals are right there. I see them every day. So there's like no other way for me but to stretch my vision on a daily basis and be uncomfortable and be super smart with my time. Because
indeed,
one day that goes by, that could set you back on your goal, 1/365th of your goal.
Man.
Doesn't make sense to waste time.
Time is valuable.
Absolutely, brother. I'm gonna get going.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you very much, son. I'll definitely have you again, and thank you for having me here. Enjoy your dinner with your wife and tell her hi. I know she said it right here.
All right.
Thank you, Christine.
You have my cell phone number, man. Shoot me a text.
I got you. Yeah. Thank you, man. You have a good night.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. You see that? Make your vision board. I need to start making that vision board, man. Think bigger. Create the goals bigger that you're afraid, that you're scared, you're uncomfortable. You're like, I can't make that. I can't make that dream possible. I cannot decide to become a rich multimillionaire. I can't do that. Why? Yes, you can. Yes, you will. Be afraid of it. Be uncomfortable. That fire is gonna lit on you. You're gonna push yourself, like he said. Even if I get a couple of percentage in there, like, man, I saw that result. You're looking at it. You're looking at it over here, like it's way high. I'm like, man, I'm barely over here. That's too high for me. It's not. Be afraid of it. Be uncomfortable. Put that vision forward and be like, yes, I can and yes, I will. Let me surround with those right-minded people. Let me push myself hard. Let them, they are pushing at you hard because you got that mentality that, hey, I want to have this so I can help more, so I can have my family. Hey, I want to say, hey, you know what, man? Tomorrow, you know what? I'm going to go to Miami. I'm taking the whole family. I'm paying for the hotel, everything. We're going to have fun for 2 weeks. Knowing that I know the team or my vision that I already scaled it for a couple of percentage, I know I'm making good and I know I'm going to still make it. So put that mentality yours that yes, you can. Put that vision board, put that big dream up there board too, and make it afraid. Be afraid of it. Man, that's smart, man. Be afraid of it. But you have the spark in you that, like you said, you've been awake from 4 in the morning all the way to right now, and you're like running on 12, 13 hours, but you still have that passion on you. You still got it because it's that fire in you that you see in that vision, that you're seeing, you know where you're going, that your goals are so big on top of it that they're like, woo, you're afraid that they're trying to pound on you, on your head like this, boom, 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 telling you, wake up, telling you, yes, you can, telling you, it's yours, telling you, no matter what they say, no matter what your mom, dad say, telling you, hey, what's going on? I'm up here, not down here. Let's make it happen. Oh man, see that? Now I'm more fired up than I was before. And have that business plan, have your business plan, know what you're gonna do. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm doing right now. What am I gonna do for this 2-3 weeks that I set my goal to go here, 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 and help us this restaurants to make their business grow and have more clientele for myself. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, let's go. Oh man, I hit it. Let me hit it bigger. Now it's this, and that. I'm stretching it for 2 months. Let's do it. And in those 2 months, you're doing that, trying to make the event. Maybe have a little speaking engagement here and there. But you're making it, the spark on you is just going and going and going and going because it's hitting on you. The big goal, the big dream out there is hitting on you. The vision is right there. Don't leave it. Go get it. Decide. Take massive action. Don't look back. And let's tell ourselves, I ain't gonna be broke no more. I ain't gonna be broke no more. I'm gonna make myself rich. I'm gonna help my parents out. I'm gonna help the surrounded friends that I got close to me, help them out too on whatever we can. Let's go. And I will not miss it again. Yes, Danny. What's up, Danny? And I will not miss anything again. I'll get sick. Hey, I know that I make it. I'm already making it. I'm sick for 2 weeks because something bad happened. That vision was right there and it's still there, but I'm right here now. So now I'm scaling up because I got that mentality of scaling it up and I will make it. So let's put it this on everybody, on us. Let's not be broke anymore. Let's not be broke. All my millennials, all the baby boomers, everybody, let's make it happen. No more broke, no more sadness, no more sourness. Let's make this happen. Let's get rich to help others. Let's get rich to make the world, at least a piece of the world, a better place and a better surrounding with others and help them out to climb the mountain. Just as we are climbing the mountain, we're in the same. Helping our team, helping their team is for everybody. Let's do this. No more brokenness. No more sadness. No more sourness. No more excuses. Let's make it happen, guys. Whatever you got to do this year. Savage 2018. Explosion. Dominate. Do it. You got to travel. There's events that is going in your niche, on your industry. That's what your dream is, fulfilling it. Go and do it. Go and do it. Remember, the opportunities on the show up, and you're too blessed to be stressed. Remember that. Andy said that. The opportunities on the show up. Mr. Manny Lopez said that. You're too stressed to be blessed. You're too blessed to be stressed. Remember those words. Let it out. Let that bestiality, or whatever you want to call it, lion, a cheetah, whatever your character is, let it out. Make it happen. So when our parents or somebody tell you, hey, you need me to help me on this, let's go. No more I can't. No more let me wait. I'm broke. No. Let's start now. No more brokenness. No more brokenness. No more sourness. No more weakness. Remember where you're coming from. Remember where you came from. Remember where you're going. That big dream is right there. That's your big goal. Make it even bigger. And it's not impossible. But that's going to make you fear it. You're going to be scared of it. But it's going to light your spark and be like, let me 10x that hustle. Let me 10x everything to make sure that I will make that. And even if you don't hit it yet, you hit that 50%, just like the mortgage guy say, you're good. You're still good and you're feeling good, because every time you help somebody because you got the money, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel better, and because you're humble and you're kind and you're doing it the correct way. Indeed. Woo! Man, the testimony he said about he was saying, I'm speechless, and it's something that we all got to work out. We all can make it. We all can make it, no matter, I'm still at work. I still have a job, but we all can make it. Leave up your Fridays. Leave your free time on the weekend. Your free time that you got. Put on that hustle. Whatever your passion is, put it on. Put on the cap and do it. And bump it left and right. Spend some time with the family. Go back to the hustle. Spend some time with the family. Go back to the hustle. However you want to see it, however you want to do it, do it. And don't forget that God is right there. He's always looking at you. He's always helping you, so you can help others and make sure that you're gonna make it. Because He's doing that by giving you all the strength, energy, and faith. And we are here pushing ourselves out there to make it happen. Easy as that. Woo! Thank you. God bless you guys. I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless, but thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you have an awesome Monday. Keep on going. The Monday is still not over. So keep on hustling, keep on working, keep on grinding, keep on spending time with your family. And don't let that super big dream get onto you. Be fearful of it. Be afraid. But you can knock it out. Amen. Thank you. God bless. I'll see ya Wednesday and Friday. And on the weekend, I'll probably have something going on. Thank you. Amen. God bless. Peace out.